And anybody else for milk over here? Handy's uppy. There you go. Good morning. Thank you. Certainly you can.
These students at Glenmary Elementary School are getting more than a nutritious meal. They are getting an important start to their morning. The Breakfast for Learning program has been running for about 5 years and welcomes all students, and not only do they get the fuel they need for their day, but also a smile from a friendly face.
Everything. It's the difference between being able to read and learn and do their math and function socially and not. And so if you can imagine, it can change their whole life to have a nutritious breakfast in the morning and start out in a loving, caring, safe way.
The Breakfast for Learning program is one of many programs funded by the United Way, who supports community groups to build better, healthier communities.
The United Way is an organization that raises funds to put back into the community for the betterment of the community and the organizations in the community. We try to make as much community impact as possible when we are able to with the funds that we have.
All funding for the United Way comes from the community through online support, but also through workplace donations.
The donations are very vital to us. One of the largest ways that we bring funds in is through workplace campaigns. That is where businesses will sign up with their employees to give a payroll deduction monthly or bi-monthly. And some of these workplace campaigns, the business itself will match up to a certain point, if not the full dollar amount of what the employees contribute as well. And that is our largest income of fundraising, is through workplace campaigns.
Through the United Way, members of the community are able to access dental care, something that might seem very small, but can have a huge impact on a person's entire lifestyle.
Well, I believe it's important because there are so many people who can't access care, who live with pain and infection in their mouth. And pain and infection in your mouth stop you from living to the capacity that you should be able to live to. And it also stops you from being able to work. It stops you from being able to give the care that you need to give to somebody else if you're a caregiver. For example, a young mom with children, I can get funding for her children through other areas, but I can't get funding for the mother to stop her from having a toothache. And it not only helps her feel better about herself, helps her get a job, it also helps her and encourages her to buy better food for her children because she's not living with a toothache, which will inhibit what food she can eat, therefore what foods that she's more likely to buy for her family. So it helps her eat better and her children eat better. And I remember one young 25-year-old that we were able to get care to get all his teeth removed and get dentures for him, and he was so happy that I remember him smiling with his new teeth and showing me his bike helmet and saying, "Look, I couldn't even walk down the block, and now I'm riding a bike, and I don't know if you know how hilly Nelson is, but it's really got some steep hills in it." And he's riding up and down those hills. He now had 2 jobs. He was able to play with his kid, and he could keep up with his 2-year-old, and he was just stoked. Where before, he was sick. He couldn't even get through his work days.
To learn more about these or the various other programs that the United Way supports, or to donate, you can check out their website. For Go Kootenays in Trail, I'm Jennifer Waldie.